Alright, what's going on, guys? Went out to Goodwill today. See, I have to go up to, around the area of, like, North County on every Monday for work. So while I'm up there, I'm able to stop at the Goodwill that's up there. So I always go up there when I'm up there, either Sunday or Monday. And, that place is the place that sells things for anywhere from $3 to $6 I've even seen on games. But I went in there today and found a handful of 64 games. They were $3 each. These were 3 each. So I got the new Tetris, which I've actually been wanting this game. This is one of my favorite 64 games. Me and my friends had so much fun. My friends and I had so much fun with this game when it came out. I mean, I remember just playing this all night long sometimes, in late, or whenever that was, early 2000 or late 99, I don't remember. But yeah, we played the game all night long, so definitely worth paying $3 for me, because even try to get a hold of that, it's like 12 to 15. And then finally got a copy of Mario 64. Believe it or not, I haven't had a copy of this one yet since I got rid of mine when it first came out. Got a copy of Blast Corps and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I picked those up just because, I already have a copy of Blast Corps, but I'll sit on that one for a while. And picked up Tony Hawk Pro Skater just because, I like that game. I even went and bought this version, even after having the PS version, because I wanted to try it out with the N64 controller. I specifically remember, I don't know why, but I remember sitting at the pool one day with my friend, I'm like, I'm going to go buy a Tony Hawk for N64 today. And we did. So there you go. It's a good $12 worth of N64 games there. At the same place, I found a Double Dragon condition. It came with a black sleeve, wherever that is. And also there at the North County location, I found 2 64 games. Now these are Super Nintendo games. These are actually labeled $2 each today, which is awesome, with the sleeves. Donkey Kong Country 2. Unfortunately, it is the million seller one, so it's not the first run, but whatever. I'm so excited for Donkey Kong Country Returns coming out this Christmas, and all this year I've been finding different copies of Donkey Kong for Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Just got Donkey Kong for the Super Nintendo recently, now I got Donkey Kong 2, so all I gotta get is Donkey Kong 3, then I'll be ready. So I'm really happy to have that, especially for $2, and then really excited for Super Ninja Boy, especially for $2 this, because this is the same game as Little Ninja Brothers for the Nintendo, for the NES, and that's like an $18, $20 game, and it's pretty much the same game, except this is just like a 16-bit version of it. The game isn't really the best looking or put together game, but it is fun. You go around in an RPG, world-style map, and you pop up in 2D battles. So 2D random battles instead of classic RPG style. So really awesome. So really excited to find those. So yeah. So even though I complain about these places, I really don't like a lot of the people at the Goodwills. There are at this store that I go to up in North County. I do like a couple of the girls there. They're always nice girls. Never really had a problem up there with them. And even when they price things high, I just kind of shrug it off and either just don't buy the things or whatever. So I'm not too upset when I have to leave something sitting behind anymore, because I've seen things so many times now. I'm never in a hurry just to buy whatever I see, really. So yeah, so that was a good $18 worth of games from that one location. And they had a couple other sports titles, but I didn't pick them up. So, yeah, that was a good find there. And like I said, that place has games usually for $3 to $6, but today I got lucky. $2 games right here, 2 for $6, and then $12 right there. So $18 can't go wrong, especially for those titles. Now, these games are from the location that I've actually been going to the last couple of times I've went out and put up videos, and I find a lot of the newer stuff there, like Walmart and Target stuff, but I have also been seeing a lot of Super Nintendo games, and they have at least a half a dozen Super Nintendo games still left back there. A couple sports titles, Battleship, I remember, another Super Mario World, whatnot, and they have a lot of Nintendo 64 wrestling titles, which really aren't worth anything to me, and they're not worth but like $1 each or so, and they still sell them for $3 or $4. So at this location, this is the first location where I originally found my first copy of Zelda when I've started recollecting, and now I found a second copy of Zelda, Ocarina of Time there. And I also found a copy of Majora's Mask Collector's Edition. And those were $4 each. Well worth it though, considering I just traded off my Majora's Mask CIB to the Goon 02 for a TurboGrafx 16 with a power joystick and some other stuff. So now I got it back, added it to my collection, and that's how things work out. So awesome to have those two games, and they had a stack of Super Nintendo games there, so I was always excited for these. Now these games I did pay $4 each for, but these are games that I do want in my collection. 4 of these games I had as a kid during the first year or two of owning the Super Nintendo, and they mean a lot to me, so to find these at $4 each is cool, because even though some of these are worth $4, like I think 2 of these are worth about $4, you know, you still pay more at any store or the time looking for them or shipping them to you. So what we found here, and I got 2 more sleeves, found SimCity, and like I said about Donkey Kong, unfortunately this is million seller gold ribbon 2, but you know, whatever. Doesn't mean really that much. At least I have the game. So SimCity, I loved that game as a kid. Loved it. Even this version. There's Aladdin. Finally got another copy of Aladdin. Well, my first copy, but I had it as a kid. And I love that game, and I loved the movie when I was younger. Maybe not so much now, but yeah, I'm really excited to add that game again. And you see everybody picking up that game here and there. And here's Lemmings. This was actually the very first game that I bought for the Super Nintendo. I had Lemmings for like a week or 2 before I actually bought the system. I don't know how that worked or why I did that, but I was just waiting to get more money for my NES that I was selling, and then I actually bought the system. But I was able to get Lemmings at first, so it's nice to find that. Plus, I like to play that game. Got Populous, which is that was a cool game when it came out, but still crappy. But it's really fun if you once you got to know it and played it, and if it was the only game you had. And Super Nintendo was brand new; it was pretty cool then. And here's a game that I'm kind of interested in playing because I haven't played it before, but it's called Pushover. And it's like a dominoes game. It's like a dominoes strategy game. So you run around, do things, try to make dominoes fall. And last but not least, you know, I'll pick up these things if they're what this costs, and that was $2. Ages 8 to 80. They even wrote something on there, kind of being silly. But you know, you look at this thing, you say, "Oh my God, something from the 80s or the early 90s." No, this thing is from 2003, believe it or not. Being in 2010, it's hard to remember how still not technically advanced some things were in the early 2000s. But they weren't. So this is from 2003. Paid $2 for it, and it still goes for about 15 plus, well, 10 to 15 on eBay. So there's you know, I'll hold on to these things, and one day somebody will probably want those. So all right, guys. Well, that's what I got this weekend at Goodwill, and I'll see you here soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.